Okay, so get nice and comfy, and then when you're ready, gently close the eyes and relax the shoulders down. Notice the parts of the body that are touching the cushion or block and the mat. As you exhale, start to melt down towards the floor. So in this class, we're going to focus on feeling grounded. We want to feel reassured at a time that feels a little bit full of anxiety and a little bit uncertain. Feel anchored into the ground and into the earth through every exhale. As you breathe in, from those parts of the body that are touching the earth, start to lengthen right through the spine and up through to the top of the head. Draw your awareness in now to your body and your breath. Notice your body moving in time with each inhale and exhale. Notice any sounds that you can hear that are far away. Gradually bring your awareness in. Notice the sound of the breath. And as you start to look deeper into yourself, start to visualize baby. Visualize baby's heartbeat. Know that you and baby are on this journey together. Know that you are never alone. And that this time now is just for you and baby to breathe and connect and relax together. If you feel comfortable, stay in a seated position with the hands facing up, or take one or two hands to baby. We're going to take some deep breaths together. So let's inhale now through the nose. Feel the heart lift to the sky. And then exhale to release, feeling nice and grounded into the earth. Inhale, stretch through the sides of the body. Lengthen right through to the top of the head. And as you exhale now, start to release any negativity or tension. Breathe in, visualize baby as you send all that air and energy down to them. Exhale to let go and imagine your breath is carrying away whatever you and baby do not need. Breathe in and release. Inhale, filling up the heart, right through to the back body, and then directing air to baby. Feel the whole upper body expand. And as you exhale, start to relax. Allow your body to fall into a natural rhythm now, making each breath as deep and smooth and long as possible. Check that there's a gap between the teeth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Know that this time now is just for you and baby. Know that this is your time to feel completely present and in the moment. If your mind does start to wander, keep drawing it back to baby, back to the breath. Letting any tension or worries, any anxiety, just leave the body as you exhale. Draw your mind back to baby now. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, relax the shoulders down as you gently blink the eyes open and then roll the shoulders back. So we're going to start with side stretches. As you inhale, left hand rises up and over. Exhale to release. We're waking the body up. Noticing any areas that feel a little bit tense or tired. Reaching right through to the fingertips, and as you exhale, letting go. Breathe in and out. That's it. As you stretch up and over, keep the heart lifted to the sky and release. Inhale, lift and let go. Let's do 2 more on each side. Try to move in time with your breath. Be really mindful that as you inhale, you are rising up. As you exhale, you are releasing, grounding down. Last one, up and over, inhale. And then let go. Same with 2 hands, breathe in. Heart lifts, tilt the head to the sky. This time as you exhale, we're going to draw the palms together, down to the heart, down to baby. And then arms open wide, inhale. So as if you're gathering all that energy, and as you exhale, drawing it down to the heart, back to baby. Let's do 3 more. Move with your breath. If it helps to visualize, you can close the eyes. Head tilts to the sky, and then exhale. Drawing down. Let's do 2 more. Exhale to ground down, feeling centered and relaxed. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower down, giving the shoulders some nice big shrugs. Take the right hand to the side now. As you inhale, stretch the left hand up, reaching right through to the fingertips. Bend at the elbow, take a breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, bending the head to the side. Walking those right fingertips away, feeling a nice stretch in the neck. Close the eyes if it helps to visualise the breath carrying away any tension. And then let's roll the chin all the way down to the chest. Keeping the face nice and relaxed and the breath smooth. Draw your mind back to baby as you gently guide the head back to centre, and then we're going to switch. So left hand to the side. As you inhale, reach up through to the right fingertips. As you exhale, hand comes to the top of the head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt the head the opposite way. So this might feel enough, stay here, or again walking the fingertips out to the side. Take a breath as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Notice how one side feels compared to the other, and then roll the chin all the way down. You want to feel a sensation but no pain. And then gently using the hand to guide the head back to centre. Good. From here, interlace the fingers. So the palms are facing towards you. We're going to press the hands away. Activate the back body, tuck the chin to the chest and draw baby in. So pressing into that space between the shoulder blades, give the back a good stretch. And then lengthening through the spine as you come through to neutral. This time flip the palms and then press the sky. Arms up next to the ears, head nice and relaxed, take a breath. Press the ceiling as you exhale, gently bend one way, making sure the knee doesn't rise up on the opposite side, and then breathe in, rise up. And then gently bend the opposite way. Good. From here, let's go back to centre, press the sky, and then gently release down. Well done. From here, move your cushion or block to the side, change the cross of your legs if you want to. We're going to move in a circle, swooping as low as you can, making space for baby. So if you're further along in your pregnancy, you might not be able to get as low, that's completely fine. If it feels nice, you can close the eyes. We're just waking the body up and moving it in ways that it might not get to move very often. Trying to keep those sitting bones grounded into the mat. Keeping your mind focused on baby. So all we want to be thinking about now is the breath as it moves in and out of the body. Your connection with baby. And how each movement feels. We're going to go the opposite way, swooping as low as feels comfortable. And as you come up, shrugging the shoulders around the heart space, hugging them round baby. do one more circle round. And then come up nice and gently. From here, holding the front foot and the front knee, and then opening it out to the side. Try to keep your back as straight as you can. Again, making room for baby if you need to. What you don't want to happen is the spine to start to curl. So heart lifts up, chest is open. We're just gently working into this hip. Good. And then nice and slowly lower down. Let's switch sides. So picking up the opposite foot, holding the knee and flexing the foot so it's coming back towards the shin. Sitting bones, the bony bits of your bum are still grounded. As you inhale, spine's long. Lifting the foot to wherever feels comfortable and then opening out wide. Take one more breath. And then gently release. We're going to bring both feet together. So the base of the feet are touching. The closer the feet are to the body, the deeper the stretch. Again though, adjust yourself so the sitting bones are grounded, heart lifts. From here, clasp the hands around the feet and take the knees up and down. So you want to feel this in your hips and in your inner thighs. If it feels intense, just moving the feet away from the body. Shoulders are relaxed down so we're not hunched up. As you inhale, the heart lifts. As you exhale, your shoulders are melting down as you ground down towards the floor. And breathe. Keep drawing your mind back to baby. Keep drawing your mind back to your breath. Releasing any tension or tiredness with every exhale. And then nice and gently, we're going to find stillness and guide the knees in. Coming to a seated cat-cow. Take your feet as wide as you need to make space for baby. Making sure that your feet don't open out so the big toes stay pressed down. Hands to the shins as you breathe in. Heart lifts up, shoulders roll back. As you breathe out, tuck the chin to the chest. Shrug the shoulders around the heart space. Inhale, heart lifts, shoulders release down. Exhale, chin to chest. Draw baby in. Let's move with your breath. As you inhale, you rise. As you exhale, grounding down as you tuck the chin to the chest. Pull baby in. 2 more. Exhale to release. Last round, breathe in. And then breathe out. From here, coming up nice and neutral, hands behind. Take your feet wide if it feels comfortable and drop your knees over one way and then the opposite way. So if it feels a little bit uncomfortable in your hips, don't go as low. If you can get both knees down to the floor, then as they touch the ground, see if you can lift slightly with that hip. So you're stretching the side of the body, that's it. And then opposite side. So press up and then that's it. We're just twisting nice and gently. If you find that your bum starts to move forward, just shuffle it back. Not a problem now, we'll do it at home. Usually as if we're in a class together. We'll end up moving towards each other. Let's do one more on each side. And then slowly find stillness. From here, we're going to come through to a standing position. So standing up nice and straight, taking your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. So knees are nice and soft, hands come to the hips. And then pressing round in hip circles as if you're trying to get to each corner of the mat. So really exaggerating that movement. It should feel quite nice on your lower back. You don't want to be feeling it in your knees. If you are, bend them deeper. And then go the opposite way. Making sure those big toes stay pressed into the mat. Grounding down into those feet. Slowly find stillness. Make sure that baby is tucked in, so we don't want to be sticking baby out. Baby is pulled in. You're grounding down through the feet together. From here, we're going to take the thummy side of the hands, and as you inhale, take the hands up and over. Let's draw some circles. Exhale, arms come down. So breathe in, heart lifts, and breathe out, pressing down into the feet as the hands move towards the floor. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more rounds. Breathe in and out. Last one, inhale, stretch, and then exhale. From here, hands stick to the side of the body. Slide one hand down as your opposite hand lifts up and over, making sure both feet are pressing equally into the mat as you move back through centre, opposite side. So this hand slides down as the opposite arm reaches up and over, chest is lifted to the sky, and then come back into those half cells. So breathe in. Scoop the hands to the sky, tilt the head up. As you exhale, hands press to the heart. Inhale, reach through the ring fingers, stretch up. As you exhale, forward fold from the hips, knees are soft. Hands to the shins, heart reaches forwards, half lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Rise up on an inhale as you press into the ground, and then exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do 2 more. Breathe in and out, hands to heart. Inhale, rise up through the ring fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Hands press to the shins as you ground into the feet, half lift and lower. Stretch up on an inhale. Hands draw back to your heart. Last one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands centre you as they draw down towards the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Rise up, inhale. Hands come back to the heart. Well done. From here, we're going to turn into warrior 2. So step your right foot towards the top of the mat. Left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Go as wide as feels comfortable for you. And then we're going to bring the hands to the hips. So this was a really good move I learned when I did a workshop with Jason Crandall. So we're going to start off with warrior 2 legs, how we usually do them, making sure your knees are above your ankle. Press into that back edge of the back foot, heart lifts up. So you just notice now where you feel it. You want to be grounding down equally through both feet. From here now, we're going to straighten that front leg but not lock it. So your body should be facing to the side. Your front foot is facing the opposite way, facing forwards. From here now, hands on the hips, just going to tilt that front hip slightly up so that your hips become level, and then sink that knee back over the ankle. And as you do that, you should feel it more in the back leg, in your inner thigh, hopefully. Keeping baby drawn in, heart lifts up, arms stretch out. So you are fully activated now in warrior 2. Your drishti, your focus is over that front hand. So you want to feel nice and strong in warrior 2. Feeling grounded through the feet. As you inhale, you are lifting through the heart and right through the top of the head, reaching through to the fingertips. Let's breathe in. Hands lift to the sky as you straighten that front leg, and as you exhale, draw the palms down again back into warrior 2. So we're just flowing the arms, looking back over the front hand, and then inhale to rise. Exhale, lower, bending that front knee. Breathe in. And then release. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, lower, feeling really strong, especially in those legs. Last round, breathe in. Exhale, release. Heart stays lifted, looking over the front hand as you flip it. Back hand to the base of the back, baby drawn in, and then tilt to the sky. From here, drawing that front elbow to the inner thigh, hand to baby. Top hand can stay on the hip or stretch it up and over. Feel a nice stretch down the side of the body. Keep grounding through that back foot, don't dump into the front foot. Take a breath. And then come back through. From here, turning the toes out, heels in, bending the knees into goddess pose. So we're not leaning forwards, spine straight, shoulders are relaxed. As you inhale, rise up, arms scoot to the sky. As you exhale, press the palms together, draw down to the heart and back to baby. Inhale, rise. So sink as low as feels good for you as you go down into goddess pose, lower. And then inhale as you rise up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, breathe in. And out. If it feels too intense in the hips or legs, just don't go as low. Last round, inhale. Exhale, lower. From here, bringing the hands to the inner thighs. As you inhale, left arm reaches up, lifting the left heel if it feels comfortable, and then coming back through centre. Opposite side, breathe in. And out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Breathe in. And out. Let's do one more on each side. Flow with your breath. Keep your mind focused on baby. Inhale. And then exhale. Pressing into the feet as you straighten the legs. Walk the feet in. Turning back towards me. Feet slightly wider than hips. Knees soft, and let's go round. So each time you come back to these hip circles, you want to check back in with the body. Just noting how you feel as you start to stretch and move. Keep drawing your mind back to baby. Well done. Slowly find stillness, knees soft. Thumb inside the hands as you inhale. Heart lifts, drawing those circles with the arms. Open the shoulders and chest. Inhale. Exhale. So keeping baby hugged in as you do this. Pause, inhale. Exhale, release. Let's do 2 more. And let go. Last one. Heart rises. Exhale, release. Hands stick to the side of the body. Take one hand up and over. Both feet equally grounded into the mat. And then switch. Inhale. And then back. From here into sun cells, breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift and lower. Rise up on an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more. Breathe in, arms scoop up to the sky. Exhale, palms draw down to the heart, back to baby. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, lower, rise up, breathe in. Send all that air to baby as you exhale, hands come back to the heart. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And fold. Hands press to the shins, half lift. And lower. Rise up, inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. From here, we're going to step the left foot forward now, coming to warrior 2 on your left side. So again, taking the legs as wide as feels comfortable for you. If you're wobbly, bring them in. Hands to the hips to start off with, and bringing that front knee above the ankle. So as you look down, you should be able to see your big toe. And then heart lift, so your body is facing to the side. We're going to straighten the front leg but not lock it. Tilt the hips slightly, so the leg that's at the front, that hip lifts slightly and then you sink low. Hopefully you feel it more active in the back leg now. Grounding equally through both feet, arms stretch out. So the heart's lifted, your drishti is over the front hand. Feel nice and strong. Have a moment here. As you breathe in, feel the chest expand and send air to baby. And as you exhale, release any tension. Let's breathe in, rise up together. Straighten that front leg as the hands lift to the sky. And as you exhale, lower. Bending that front knee so it comes above the ankle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Breathe in. And out. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out, looking over the front hand. Flip it, back hand to the base of the back, pull baby in as you tilt gently. And then drawing that front elbow into the inner thigh. Hand to baby, top hand staying on the hip or reaching up and over. Just go to wherever feels good for you and your baby and your body. And then coming back through, back to those goddess. So toes out, heels in and bend the knees. Inhale, take the arms up to the sky, straighten the legs. Exhale, palms press together to the heart, back to baby. Sink as low as feels comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, grounding down. Well done. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. 2 more. Move with your breath. So be really aware and really mindful of your breath as it moves in and out of the body. Sending it down to baby and letting it carry away any negativity as you exhale. From here, slowly find stillness, hands to the inner thighs. Drop one shoulder low, send your bum and hips back. Keep grounding through the feet as you come back to neutral with the spine, and then opposite side drops. If you want an extra stretch, pressing the inner thighs gently open. We're going to do 2 more on each side. Rise up and then lower. Well done, last one. Lower as far as feels good. And then back up. And then last one on this side. Back through to goddess. Press into the feet, straighten the legs, walking them in, turning back to the front. Knees soft, into those hip circles, go around. If you need to take some deep breaths, don't be scared to. Go one way and then the opposite way. Make sure those big toes are staying grounded into the mat, so the movement's just coming from your hips. Slowly find stillness from inside the hands. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, release. Drawing circles with the arms. Breathe in and release. Inhale and let go. 2 more rounds. Breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Sticking the hands to the thighs. One hand reaches up and over. And then switch. Breathe in and out into sun cells. Inhale, arms rise up. Tilt the head to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in and then forward fold. Hands press to the shins, half lift. Exhale, lower. Rise up on an inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. 2 more rounds. Breathe in and out. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fold. Half lift and lower. Rise up, inhale. Hands draw back to the heart. From here, let's turn the toes out, heels in. Scoop the hands up to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to come into Malasana, palms pressed together into a squat. So either feet flat or on the toes. Let's take one hand low, one hand high. And then switch. Opposite side, breathe in. And then lower. Walking the hands forwards. Come to all fours, and I want you to imagine you've got a really big bushy tail. You're wagging it one way and then the other. Draw your mind back to baby and back to the breath. From here, we're going to take one knee out. Keep baby drawn in and just draw some circles going as wide as feels good for you. Just gently opening the hips, go one way and then the opposite way. Staying grounded through the palms and then switch sides. So opposite knee lifts. You may find you can go wider at one side than the other, that's completely fine. And then gently lower. From here into either a half dog, bum and hips press back, Or if you feel confident and comfortable, into a full downward dog. This is really good for getting baby into position as well. Once you're there, if you feel comfortable, bending one knee and then the other. Pressing the hands into the floor. Don't worry about getting the heels to the ground. Take a breath. And then gently, we're all going to meet in table, knees are dropped, palms flat. Let's walk the hands back, heels press into the floor, uncurl the spine nice and slowly. Heart lifts up, shoulders roll back. So we're going to do a little bit of tree pose, which I love doing anyway, especially when you're pregnant, because I feel like it helps you to ground down and helps you to acknowledge any wobbles and let them go. So lots of the analogies to do with the tree and breathing are actually really applicable when you're pregnant. So we're going to start off on the right foot, making sure that your ankle is directly underneath your hip. And then from here, take your left foot, point the toes, keeping that right knee nice and soft so we're not locking it out. Hands to the hips, we're going to draw a straight line all the way back so the heel comes above that right ankle. So the toes are still on the ground for now. And just have a go at gently opening that knee to the side. Now you might notice your hips have become wonky. See if you can straighten them out now like we did in that warrior two. Make sure baby is drawn in. And breathe. Relax the shoulders down. We're going to inhale, scoot both hands up to the sky, and as you exhale, press the palms together, bringing them back to the heart and holding them there. Have a moment here. Find a point that is eye level or above, that is your drishti. We're going to focus on that point for a moment and breathe. As you inhale, your heart is lifted to the sky. As you exhale, you are grounding down through that standing foot. Shoulders melt down. Release any tension as you exhale. If you want to have a go, closing the eyes. And just visualise baby now. If you feel wobbly, keeping the eyes open and staying focused on your drishti. Know that if you do wobble, that's okay. That's completely normal. That you are safe and you are grounded. Keep baby drawn in close to you. Draw your mind back to the breath. As you inhale, breathing deeply into the heart and lungs, sending air to baby. And as you exhale, shoulders melt down as you ground down through that standing foot. Let's take one more breath together. And as you exhale, gently release the hands, bringing them to the hips. Release that foot and just pedal one foot and then the other. We're going to switch sides. So coming to the left leg now. Knees soft, not locked out. Right foot points the toes and draw a straight line back. So you probably can go higher in tree pose, but when we're doing pregnancy yoga, we're just focusing on the feeling of the breath moving with the body rather than trying to get really deep into postures. So from here, see if you can take that knee slightly wider, opening the hips and making sure they stay level. So you might have to lift that right hip slightly. Baby is drawn in as the heart lifts. As you inhale, scoot both hands up to the sky. As you exhale, press the palms together back to the heart, drawing your mind and focus back to your drishti. So find a point you can look at. You may want to close the eyes and breathe. Draw your mind back to baby and back to the breath, and just noting any wobbles but knowing you are safe and grounded. Visualise baby now and the breath moving between the two of you. Let's take one more breath together. Exhale, release any worries or negativity. And then gently release the hands down, hands to the hips, release that foot and pedal the knees. Well done. From here, turn the toes out, heels in. Inhale, arms scoop up to the sky. As you exhale, scooping low back into Malasana, into garland pose. Take one hand low, one hand high. Heart reaches up and then switch. Opposite side, breathe in and then breathe out. Walk the hands forward, come through to table. Take those hips side to side and breathe. So feeling nice and grounded and centered now. We're going to take both knees wide, feet together. Sink the bum back onto the feet. Hands either stretch out for child's pose, one fist on top of the other, forehead to the fist, or taking the chin on top of the hands and relax. Close the eyes. Focus back on the breath. Draw your mind back to baby. And just take a moment to check in with the body. Know that this is your space and your time to connect and breathe together. Let's take a deep inhale. As you exhale, gently release, and then coming through to a comfortable seated position. So either sitting with your legs crossed on your cushion or block. Remember, you want your hips to be elevated, knees draw down, shoulders relaxed, and breathe. We're going to do a few rounds of breath together, starting by taking one or two hands to baby or sitting with the palms facing up. Soften the face as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, relax the shoulders down. Visualize baby now. Know that this is your space and your time. Know that you and baby are on this journey together and that you are never alone. Picture baby's heartbeat. Visualize your hearts beating together. As you inhale, taking light and energy. As you exhale, feel completely calm and completely relaxed. Allow your body to fall into a natural rhythm, inhaling through the nose, directing air into the heart and lungs and then down to baby. As you exhale out of the mouth, feeling powerful and strong as you ground down towards the earth. Allow yourself a moment here, visualizing the breath moving in and out of the body, connecting you and baby. Feel positive and energized with every inhale. Feel calm and relaxed with each exhale. Feeling centered and grounded and completely relaxed. We're going to take one more deep breath in together. As you exhale, now take one hand to baby and one hand to the heart. On your next inhale, fill up the whole body. As you exhale, release and let go. Removing the hands now, shrugging the shoulders back. If you want to move into Shavasana now on your left hand side, supporting your head and maybe having a bolster between the knees, you are welcome to. If you want to move out of your yoga practice with me now, we're going to rub the palms together, keeping the mind focused on baby, keeping the face, neck and shoulders relaxed. When the hands are warm, gently cup them over the face. Massage the cheeks and the forehead, the temples. Rub any frowns away from the eyebrows and then work the hands down the jaw. Rub the back of the neck and the shoulders. Let the breath carry away any worries or tension as you start to work the hands back up the neck. Keep visualising baby as you gently press the palms through the hairline and release. Tap the fingers over the face, over the chest and the shoulders. And then gently cup the hands over the eyes. Keep the mind on baby as you start to blink your eyes open and make some gaps between the fingers. Let the light in gradually. Let's take the hands down. Let the heart lift as you roll the shoulders back. We'll finish with one last breath together. Inhale, scoop the hands to the sky, tilt the head up. As you exhale, press the palms together, draw them back to the heart and back to baby. Namaste. Thank you. If you want to stay in Shavasana, feeling nice and comfortable, you're welcome to do so. Hope you all enjoyed the practice. Namaste.